Alright. Well, we've gotten a 10 win, and then we got a not so 10 win. Okay, well. I guess we'll see how this goes. No, there's no reason to try to get level 3. That's crazy talk. That's some desperate truckers. Was gonna make some comments about, you know, maybe the ones that have to go to Alaska to deliver goods, but then now will be told because of not so allied allies anymore. But hey, at least the Minecraft movie came out. Okay, I have to ask, or I have to say this, because I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw a clip. I don't know how staged it is. I mean, I suppose to some sense it's staged. What is going on with the ladybugs? It was a scene. Someone was recording with their phone or whatever in the movie theater, and that is unfortunate, Matt. And it was some scene. They were in a boxing ring. There's a chicken. Some zombie kid lands on top of it. Chicken jockey, something. When that happened, dude stands up from the, like, so, you know, there's a perspective and then a bit ahead, you know, some amount down. Dude stands up as the chicken jockey thing happens, except he has someone sitting on his shoulders, and someone behind them is using a phone to light them up as they stand up. The chicken jockey cheer. Meanwhile, this all happens like in an instant. Meanwhile, people on the right, I see popcorn flying in the air. Maybe some other items flying in the air, but I definitely saw popcorn. Everyone screams at the same time and popping off. Admittedly, pretty funny video. The weird thing for me on that is that what the weird thing for me is none of them looked like they were teenagers. They looked like maybe you know, it's very dark besides the part that's light up, but to me the scaling, it was like these are not children. And I guess doing that for the like clip and being funny, admittedly, is funny. But I was just in this weird mind space of like, what do I even do with that? What do I even make of that? It was such a weird it was such a weird thing to see, but it was hilarious. I don't know if people have seen that one, but I think I'll put it on Discord if I haven't already. I guess I'll buy this? No, I won't. Well, okay. At first I was like, oh, I should keep this because it's synergized, and I was like, wait, it's just bad. Just buy this. And I guess I am taking this level to take this because it's effective, but I guess I changed my mind? I guess I changed my mind and I'm taking this so that it scales a little bit each turn. And then I guess I'm getting rid of this because we don't actually want it, and then this works and we're going strawberries? Question mark. Pelican would work too, but I already bought this, so I think I'm gonna chill with this, and then also maybe get like a cool item. Not... Is there anything actually worth pilling? You could do that for an ox melon. I don't think there's like any other reason you would do that. For a free roll on a Bigfoot, even though you have to pay 3 gold for it. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to want that, unless I rolled a banana out of it, but that would be crazy. Alright, so it looks like we're more strawberries, though we do have the octopus. And I wouldn't say I'm forcing strawberries, but I am trying a little bit to get there just because of... Nice, got rid of the melon armor. That didn't do so much. But we draw? We draw. Because we already did the roll win. So doing a win of this caliber would be cool. I would say it would be cool. I don't think I want to buy strawberries yet. Wow, I could have had like a level 4 ladybug if I really wanted. Instead, I don't think I want an apple that costs 2. Alright, a level next turn. It's kind of off pace, but it is something. And we do have the cassowary solo scaling. How many rolls did you do? None. So no mana. That's pretty good. That spawn helped. That spawn helped. Alright. Very good. Bring this one in. I might save on this level. Maybe that's... We really could have had a level 3. We really, really could have had a level 3. I mean, I guess you could do that. I don't think it's that great, but I guess you could do that if you wanted. Cardinal. Okay. A lollipop eventually on a cassowary could be good. I was really wanting to get the... We really want the leveled cassowary as quick as possible so it can get more health per strawberry, which happens every turn because of the cardinal. I will say, not leveling the spawner bird is definitely a risk, which it looks like we might lose because of that. Although, weakening, never mind. The sea urchin might have actually mattered there. Alright, big level. I mean, it's not the best. you could eat a thing to then get some attack stats, I guess. Doesn't really do strawberry synergies, but could do that. Could do that. I will do this. I think you gotta keep this for this turn. Do I want the shield? I mean, it works for cassowary getting permanent attack. There's something to be said about that. I do have a cough, by the way. Yes, I do. It is the same one from over a month now. Yes, it is indeed that. No, I am not happy about it. Still. Alright, so this is the decision. Sell the Dumbo. I guess I will sell the Dumbo. I will sell the Dumbo. It's not gonna do anything now, but that's okay. Maybe I'll feed it, maybe I won't. Not the biggest loss if I don't end up using it for long. The ladybug has done its job of trading with at least one thing at the beginning every time. Oh, that's important. Okay, we still trade though, and then sea urchin. Don't even need it. Alright, nice. Okay, well, I guess I will take that. Okay. Okay, well, I was thinking to myself, maybe I should have sold this to give the strawberry to this and move this here so it eats the strawberry from that self and then have a different unit there, but I guess we're gonna wait another turn for that. Guess we're gonna wait another turn for that. Leveled cassowary is really would have been nice. Would have been nice, I would say. Would have been a nice one to have. Right at the front. Hey, these spawns are still paying off. These little spawning fellas still paying off. I like them. I like them a bit. That Nintendo Direct stream, by the way, was a special stream in the sense that I streamed early for that day. That was like a rare early stream. Tempting just because rolls are really good, but not really what we're looking for. I am actually going to do this one first. Oh, okay. Well, this is just better than you. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. You could black bear as well, but... Anyway, sure. Yeah, not really a reason to have the seal now. So lucky that that seal trades up at the front there. Phone ringing. Weakness. Okay. Alright, well, you're going here now. Yes. 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 And ooh. Yeah. Do this. Do this. You'll replace that at the beginning of the turn, but then this steals from this at the end of the turn. It's perfect. Now the only, I guess, quote unquote, not scary, but like one other thing that could happen that would maybe be not good would be, you know, we want to feed other things into this, but also this doesn't have to stick around. But we'll see. We're doing all right. We're 4 life, 6 wins, looking decent. Cassowary's getting some solid scaling now. I mean, it's been chugging away a little bit, but now it's looking a little bit beefier. Alright. That's, honestly, it's, oh, okay. No, that's still fine. Still fine. Still fine. At first I was worried, because I was worried about the hippo, but... Okay, put this on you. What else would I be looking for here? Start a battle, give coconut to the frontmost strawberry friends. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. That would be good. Yeah, that's probably the... Or pelican, potentially, I guess. But I think those two in general would be what we're looking for. To replace the Anaga. Well, there he is. There he is, so there's that. So it'll just be a free strawberry, which isn't, you know, the most exciting thing, but... Kinda don't want to overwrite the strawberry right now, necessarily. Which is not the best thing, not the best position to be in. You kind of want to just feed it everything, but... I am realizing a little bit one of the downfalls of this strategy. In the sense of, yeah, that didn't do anything. We're losing this one. Although... No. That thing's a 48. What am I talking about? I was gonna say in the sense of, we have to replace this, but then that means we're not feeding this because we needed to replace that and everything. Remove 2 health and give 5 attack. That would be good on this, but I also don't think we can afford that necessarily. I am going to do this, despite what I had just said. Yeah. And then we do it again. I will save all of those, in fact. Starting to fall off, though. We're starting to fall off. We're not getting that wide scaling quite as much. Also, a leveled thing to give a coconut to the cardinal would be really good for us. Because currently, not so great. Oh, that not... Wait! We draw. We win. Never mind. Okay. Feed? Music? Music's changing. Okay. Yeah, so after the direct, we did Wood Carved Wednesday with, let me roll once here. Do this. I will do this. And we're not trying to level through Castor, we're trying to level to a... I wanted to say the Riz, because the Rizzler, but The Resinosaurus. The Rhizinosaurus? The Rhizinosaurus? The Resinosaurus? Something. It's something. I don't know what it is. It's something. We really need the coconut on that cardinal. Really the coconut on that cat. Okay, wait. Cardinal getting a 3K? Hold on, we win this one. Hold on, we got a chance. We can still get there. That was just a really good roll team we saw that one time. Tempting, but also a little spooky to do that. Obviously, I am now realizing, I mean, it's not that surprising, but why Velociraptor is much better than the Cardinal for doing the whole shoebill thing. I guess particularly because of this aspect, where I'm doing it on this thing. I'm gonna roll... Ooh, maybe I should have considered that gingerbread man. Well. I was thinking that, that gingerbread man would have been worth it. That gingerbread man probably would have been worth it. So that's why I put the tomato on the other guy. Oh, that's got it spelled. Wait, hold on. Hold on, we're winning because of the tomato that I just thought. Hold the phone. Hold the damn phone. Also, there's something to be said about maybe lollipopping this at some point, but it's probably a little too late for that now. I'm rolling for that level. I guess I'm rolling it on you, but damn. That one I feel like I gotta keep. So I guess at this point I roll. Okay, there it is. We're not gonna be going for that. I don't know. Shouldn't have froze it. And then do this just for another stat. Not much, but it's something. Okay. Okay, here we go. All snipes. That is crazy. That is a lot of sniping. But is it enough? It is not enough. It is not enough. That's my first level 3 Cardinal. What do you know? Okay, well, good news. I've now won with both Roll Team and Strawberry Team, though this is definitely not an optimal Strawberry Team. This thing's a 6. I have a 612 up front, and not even getting coconut armor on the good unit. Obviously, next level our team would have powered up quite a bit by getting a coconut on that Cardinal, but yes, we didn't need it because our mid game was good enough, which is nice. Nice to have that be a thing. I'm gonna go like this. So now what? Now the other thing to do would be trumpets, I guess, which is I don't even know. Because trumpets is a lot of the trumpet stuff is rolling at the same time. So I think we just play this one. I think we just do whatever. I think we just do whatever. On Friday we played a Sylvie game, as well as did a game called Train Planner, which had won a game jam in like every category. That game was pretty sick. And then today we did Haste, a demo of a game called Haste that was also quite good. Though it was giving me, I was having performance issues with it, which was a little bit annoying, but regardless, it is what it is. I'm dying. And yeah, so that was cool. I guess to go back to the Minecraft movie for a moment, if we want, is that I heard that it was pretty bad. In the sense that it was more, look, I made the reference, rather than maybe doing anything of like real interest, if that makes sense. As well as Jack Black just being Jack Black in the movie rather than being an actual character that he's acting as in the movie is the other thing that I've been told, I suppose. I kind of want this thing further up so that it doesn't get sniped by someone else's pelican, is what I'm thinking. Okay. It's already triggered, huh? That's a bummer. I was thinking, oh, if you get a pheasant in there, you get a pheasant involved, and then get another strawberry, and then you can do the thing. Okay. Well, okay, it doesn't really work with double, so I guess I'll just use you. I could have sold the possum to save money, and then buy another possum or pheasant or something, but... Okay, I get a shot. I get a shot. Ooh. I think we would have lost regardless. Well, I guess maybe if the second peasant was here, just because it was a 4-3 or something, but... Doesn't really... Not really the roll thing we're doing. At the same time, I guess if I leveled it... What is this order? Because you kind of want to level this for the shot, but then you don't get the strawberry hit of this one. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I don't really want to level this kiwi, but at the same time, part of me that wants to strawberry this, just so it gets another shot. I think I'll just do this. We'll see. Let's see what happens. We don't do any spawns, so this at the back is a little awkward too, but... We're only getting one shot from the pelican, which isn't... Yeah, that's bad. That was not good. That was not good. Okay. Level? Well... well? Huh. Okay. Trying to think. We could do this again. Strawberry with cardinal and whale shark and whatnot. I'm basically trying to decide between hummingbird and this. This would technically be another stat that is permanent right away when I buy it, which is nice. As well as the cardinal, I guess would have to be behind someone else that has a strawberry on it. So whether that's selling a pug or I guess you would sell the pug. It feels weird to do that, but I think you either sell the pug or you sell the pheasant and be like, okay, I'm not worried about losing on one strawberry. I guess two, but... Or you're like, I don't care about +2 stats to whatever I'm giving a strawberry to, which I guess a puffin? Again, the order is... My brain is hurting from the order. I think I'm just going to do this. It might not be a good idea. But he does eat. So, this can give a strawberry to this to stat again. That's cool. But this won't actually do anything as far as shooting strawberries. So, if we sold... And this is just in battle. So it's like, okay, the only other thing you could say would be the level aspect of it. But I think I would do this. And then I'm going to do this. So that... No, but I don't want to do that. I want to give it to someone I want to keep the strawberry on. But if I do that, this won't shoot from here. It's only going to shoot once from that, and then... But we're also kind of looking to sell the kiwi. My brain hurts. I'm going to do this. Because I know I'm at least keeping those 2 units for a bit. That's what I've decided. That's what I've decided. Probably overthought that a bit. Draw on the front. Oh, but they're spawning? Oh, no, not a draw on the front, because I did the thing. Okay. Damn. Dang. Okay. This level is more important. Okay, you know what? I will do that. I will do this. I will roll. We're gonna be selling that eventually. We could sell that right now to get this ready, but it's a little... I guess we could just do cassowary again, too. Yeah, let's do that. That feels like something that's at least worth doing that with. Yeah, the Pelican Cardinal thing. I guess now what I can do is I can have the Pelican in the back, and the Cardinal can be behind a cassowary that has a strawberry on it, so the Pelican actually can do all the shots. But yeah, damn, this thing level 2. Pretty good. Turns out. Okay, that's a nice win. That's a nice win. That's a nice level. That's a nice level. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, sell this. I could put this on you. Okay, this doesn't work. Okay, it's an early shoe bill, so I have to take it. But it doesn't really work with the whale shark, because I have to rebuy this every turn. I guess I don't have to rebuy it every turn. I could go like 2 turns, because it'll take it from this first and then take it from this. But yeah, anyway, if we want the max strawberry shots this turn, we do this. Okay, I guess I'm trying to try strawberry team again, but it only being a level 1 cardinal means that maybe we can pivot to the real Velociraptor, which is what we probably actually want. Okay, my units are dead. My Pelican did not get to shoot anything. That's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. That, because now I'm on 1 health. Is probably not good. Probably not good for us. But we can just use the rest of the money on feeding this guy, because he's kind of big. Sure. Sure, we can do that, I guess. I mean, the team's gonna be getting bigger pretty quick. Okay, I mean, that's a good value right there. That is a good value right there. Did that count the cauliflower, or did the Pelican shooting it not mean they didn't get the stat? Not sure. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty sweet. Swallow 1 strawberry friend ahead and turn it into a salmon on faint. Where would you do that, though? That's the problem. You can't really do that. It's a cool idea, but what would you get rid of? Because you have no other way to get strawberries if you get rid of the cardinal. This is kind of auto-scaling on its own. We've seen how that can work. I think I'm just gonna hold on to this Pelican right now, because I'm not sure what we do with it. I mean, eventually, swallow the puffin. I mean, maybe it... Hold on, let me think about this. How do you work again? Where are you? 5 damage, 1 enemy, repeat for every 25 health when it's summoned. So right now, this is going to do more damage by itself, doing its thing, rather than the Pelican. And the fact that when it swallows it, it makes the team like a 4 squad. So I think I'm gonna do this. And just try to stat this thing up a bit more. Right? Yeah. Just try to get that thing a little bit bigger. Because, I mean... Maybe there would be a world where you get rid of, I don't know, somebody. Okay, good news, the Pelican survived. Okay. We win, we win, we win. Good, good. Do that, do this. If I have to. Felt like I had to freeze. Okay, I guess I'd rather do this one. Yeah, sure. And then that way we get 2 more rolls to look for things that we want, like that in particular. I would say the Pelican replacing the cassowary, because we're not level 2ing it and whatnot. I don't think we're... I think the plan is to not do that at this point and to switch to the Pelican. As well as replace the Cardinal with a real Velociraptor. Though that's the route I'm seeing. Panther with nothing on it. Okay, never mind. It had double coconut. Didn't matter, turns out. Turns out. Although the sage thing doesn't work as well when you replace with coconuts, does it? Level. Those don't do anything. I was trying to think, wait, why does that matter? It does not. Okay. I am realizing another reason we kind of need this to be a real Velociraptor is because you can't make it work, because this has to be behind a thing with a strawberry, but we want this to swallow the strawberry friend ahead, so this would have to be behind it, but you can't have that behind that if that's behind that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't have it be behind the hind if you're behind the hind. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. I mean, I would, you know, if it's round 9 or something, I would bring in the pelican and get rid of the cardinal for that turn. But, whoa, that was a lot of triggers. But I'm shooting. Hold on, he's shooting. And there's a big pelican back there, too. 2 big-sized units is usually a good number. Some people are saying this. Okay, I think I just kind of have to do this now. Even if I'm not actually doing the thing yet. And I guess I'm statting you for a turn so that we keep a strawberry. Never mind. Yeah, this can work, because then we strawberry. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh, you know what? The pelican does have 25 health now. Probably should just have the pelican swallow. Ooh, the toad eating. We love that. Eating those weaknesses. Pelican's just eating these hits. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, this on you. This to you. Real Velociraptor right now. You son of a gun, as they say. Real Velociraptor right now. Level 2 though, you gotta do this. And we're just gonna pray that we find another strawberry, I guess. Because this cardinal ain't getting it. I guess he's gonna swallow both, so maybe I could have done it that way. But then this would have not statted that one. Okay. A lot of pepper. I don't think it's gonna be helpful for you though. Although, okay, never mind, because you just did that. I didn't realize. I didn't. Throwing the peppers on the spawn unit that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, I need a strawberry. Okay, there it is. I need a real Velociraptor. Okay, I can do this because it swallows both, but yeah, I want the real. The problem is you're not going to stat that, although this is almost full stats. It would be one more turn from now, so you know what? Yeah, it'll be a 50-50, so I will do that. I will do that this turn. Because it doesn't... Well, we'll still... Oh... Okay. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I did not know what was happening. What's happening? That was wild. Okay. 50-50. Beautiful. Now what? I guess this? And that is gonna buff that one now? Sure. I guess that's what we're doing. Could have it start buffing this too, but... I suppose I should just probably feed this thing. And I guess otherwise maybe trying to get a level 3 pelican or level 3 puffin? Let's see, I mean 50-50 level 2. Probably pretty good. A sizable team. How'd you get that? How'd you get that pepper? How'd you do that? Shoot all the eucalyptus, 50-50. Oh, that's a big plessy and it's probably got some... Oh no, I'm at 1 health! No! Oh, dude, I forgot I was running that with 1 health left the whole time. That would have been such a sick run. If we found a goddamn real Velociraptor, by the way, would have been a lot better, both in terms of saving money, which then that money, of course, would turn around to probably having a 50-50 whale shark much faster, as well as other money for, who knows, random sushis and other things to have on these. Because all right, stick with me here. Level 2 Velociraptor, let's say. Or level 1 even. Well, level 1 for the long time would save me 2 gold every turn, and it was 15 turns. Say we save at least 6 of those, maybe even up to 8 or 9 or 10 turns of that. No, probably more like 6. But that's 12 gold. That's 4 items, 4 purchases, or multiple rolls. Just saying, that could certainly have added up. That said, still was a cool run. Got another 10 win, and a 9 win, and a 5 and a 10. I feel pretty good about this week. It's funny, we ended up kind of doing, well, this one wasn't really a roll team. This was like praying for something to go right, but yeah, pretty cool teams. Didn't really do a trumpet type team because I don't think there is really just a standalone trumpets. Like, okay, guinea fowl, Vaquita, but like you kind of need the rolls with Pletiodon, or you use this with strawberries to get trumpets, and then, you know, that plus Vaquita or something like that. But it's not a traditional straight up trumpet squad, so. Also would have been cool maybe. Would have been cool if I could have copied the coconut, but turns out you can't do that. Maybe you could have done that in the past, I don't know. But what I will say as a last word here are 2 things. One, Grand Slam track started this weekend. The first event in Jamaica was pretty cool. Some pretty serious upsets and whatnot, especially the 1500 was exciting. And Red Bull Kumite, 10-year anniversary this weekend, so that's cool. And then for the sports folks, Ovechkin scored his 895th goal, surpassing Wayne Gretzky's record for the most goals in NHL history. So there's your fun little facts to lead off on, or to end off on, I should say, with some Diddy Kong racing.